here we are. Um, it's, not much changed since my grandmother decorated it. I don't quilt. Those aren't all my quilts. Yeah? I mean, I know it looks like an old lady decorated it because, an old lady did decorate it, but I don't know. I suppose I still feel like it's her place, even though it's been a while. I've been meaning to redecorate a little bit and make it a little more my own, but I'm not really sure what that looks like. Anyway, come on in. Come on in. Oh, yeah. Checkerboard. Yeah, it's a bit of a distance from town, from my mother. Not impossibly so. It's possible to get there in a day if you have to. I just never feel that compelled to rush back to town. Oh, well, I told you. I told you when we first met that, people called me Reckless Red. It used to be just red because I had this cloak that was red that I really, really loved, and I wore it everywhere all the time. You could see me coming from miles away. It was my absolute favorite color. I mean, it still is. I just don't wear it anymore. Oh, yeah. Sorry. No, the red cloak isn't the reason I don't hurry into town. Okay, so people used to call me Red because of this cloak, and after the incident, they didn't just call me reckless. They used me as an example to their children. They told stories about what happened to scare their kids away from any strangers on the path, to make sure that everyone always stuck to the path. I got rid of the cloak because they always referred to me as Reckless Red, and so I thought that if I just took off the cloak, then they wouldn't, they would forget it was me. But obviously they didn't. I mean, sometimes the kids don't know. They know about Reckless Red, but they don't know that Reckless Red was me. And they don't know that the wolf was, my friend. I mean, to be fair, for a long time, I didn't know either. I didn't know why he attacked my grandmother. I was too little to understand, and I wouldn't have thought about it if Hetty hadn't said what she said. I would have just gone along, never knowing why he did that. No, my grandmother never told me what he was yelling about. I only ever heard that he'd gone charging into my grandmother's house and that she shot him in self-defense. I don't know what I thought happened. I think I thought that, as silly as it was the first time that I wasn't there. It was the first time that she was waiting for me with the door unlocked, and I wasn't there to protect her. And I know how silly that is when my grandmother was clearly armed and capable of taking care of herself, but I thought that I wasn't there to protect her, so this maybe big bad wolf had gone in and attacked her when he saw an opportunity. No, it didn't make sense to me at the time either. I was just confused. I mean, all the stories said that he followed me to my grandmother's house. And then one day he snuck up and he tried to kill her. And that he would have killed me too when I got there. I knew that wasn't true because he'd had the chance if he'd wanted it. But it wasn't the kind of thing I could protest. I was already pretty unwelcome in most of town. That wasn't going to make anything better. I will say something finally makes sense. Come here. Let me show you. Over here, off behind the garden. Do you see those roses? That's where he was buried. If you get low, you can see his headstone. Oh, those carvings, my grandmother said that they were ancient symbols of peace for the dead. She said that, She said that even dirty, filthy dogs deserve peace in the afterlife. Yeah, well, I think she may have been remorseful, but she was still a bigot. I think she might have been a guilty bigot, though. To have honored him like this, within sight of her own porch where she used to sit and rock and contemplate the world. I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong? I mean, I know I've said a lot of things wrong, but Are you crying? You knew him. How did you know him? How did you know that you know him? How do you know that you knew... Your brother went looking for a mate. That was 15 years ago. And anyway, how do you know that he was my wolf? You don't know that he was my wolf. Oh my God, your poor parents, they came looking for him? Did they, just follow his set? Did you always know it was me? Only since I said I was Reckless Red. Oh my God. So even the wolves have heard that story? As a warning against humans. Oh God. I'm so sorry. I don't know how you can even look at me. Maybe not, but it feels like my fault. And there's no denying that if I'd just listened and not spoken to any strangers along the path, then he'd also been warned. Even though, I mean, he's a grown-up. Wait. No, he was... How old? Oh God, he looked so old to me. Oh God, that makes it more tragic. He was younger than I am now. Hey, could we do something? Well, I've always wanted a name for him on the grave. And, I don't expect your parents to ever forgive me for my part in this, but I imagine with him being buried on the other side of the Wolfsbane, he's never been visited by family before. I could cut it back, make a path for them. Or actually just mow it down all around my house. It wouldn't be betraying the village if I just left it up along the path and... No, I suppose they could have come and gone all along. Because the path only protects us from people who have ill intentions. Would they come? Yeah, no, of course. That's fair. It's a lot. But please let them know. Whatever happens, whenever it happens, they're always welcome. It's the least I could do for my part in it. Okay, well, I will give you a minute if you like, or however long you need. Just visit with your brother. I'll be inside. Oh, hey. That was quick. I don't mean to judge. I mean, there's no right way to grieve. You visited plenty of times. Wait. You've visited his grave before? How often? That's a good number of times. Is that how you learned that you could cross the Wolfsbane? Huh. Clever man. Wait. Have you seen me before? How many times have you seen me before? Oh my God. I've been leaving my curtains open. Have you been watching me? You have. You cannot look away and act like I won't see that. You have been watching me. What did you watch me do? Oh my God, I'm going to die of embarrassment. Oh no, it is definitely possible to die of embarrassment. I am dying of embarrassment right now. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like to die of embarrassment because you danced in front of a window and with a mop for a partner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my... Huh? What are you doing? No, I don't want to dance with you. I don't want to pity dance. I don't want you to try to... Have you really always wanted to dance with me? Well, I did always want more than a mop for a partner. Are you sure your foot's up to it? Okay. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. Yeah. Like that. That feels very nice. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes, I think you've got it. I think you've got it. I know you've got me. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Don't stop. 2, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Hi there, guys. I would like to take a moment to thank you all for listening and to let you know I am very excited. This Saturday, September 23rd at 5 p.m., I will be joining my friend Zena and my friend Star in a game of Monster Girl Smash, Marry, or End. It should be fun. Some of you have heard I get a little stage fright, so I am going to be with the two best people who know how to hold my hand and make it all right. I hope you will join us. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm actually really looking forward to it because it's been a while since the three of us have just sat down and chatted and gotten giggly together, and we are so good at that. We play off of each other so well. So it's going to be fun for all of us. If you join, you will be part of it. That will be this Saturday, September 23rd at 5 p.m. Pacific on the ASMR Roleplay Lounge Discord server. You can find the link to it in my description. Or you can catch me hanging out in my own server on a fairly frequent basis, at least by my standards. I try to aim for every day popping in. And you can get to my Discord server through my Patreon subscription. You can find the link for that down below. I will look forward to seeing you there. I will look forward to seeing you at both places, either places. I'm always happy to see you. You know who else I'm always happy to see? The people I am about to thank. From my throne wish list, I have to thank Kealoha. Thank you, Kealoha. Always so kind and so generous. And the Y writer who spoils me with candy and sewing notions. This is a man who knows the way to my heart. And of course I have to thank my lovely patrons. There is Mike, there's Fit External, Cherry Was Script, Art Low, Vicious Rowan, Jewel, Solitary Surreal, Pierce the Heavens, A Red Bow, Jacketeer, Adrian Haslinger, Jake C., that one other Jake, DM Bellamy, Tom Barry Shuffle, Christian Kaleopa'a, Jack H., and Marius Darkwolf. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to all of you who listen and share and subscribe and comment and like, and you're all just so good to me. Oh, and before I sign off completely, one last heads up. You'll want to start brushing up on your Robot Rebellion series if you are not up to date with it, or if you've forgotten where we were. It is back. I've finally written through those dreaded expository scripts that I had to do and make them sound a little bit natural. So that is going to be coming up tomorrow, the next day. We've got a few coming up. So get to listening or get to re-listening. That story will be moving ahead soon. Until then, I hope you will all be very good to yourselves. As good to yourselves as you are to me. And I will talk to you tomorrow.